Hello, good afternoon everyone. Welcoming to the channel. First, I apologize for not make the last old bird video, old bird racing. I have quite issues my camera with the audio. I cannot bring the audio back. I recorded a little bit. The first 3 pages arrived, but I going back and I check and I realize the audio is not completely. The audio is not coming out. I try fix, but not chance to doing nothing at all. Alright, I have different system now. Like you see here, I have a microphone wireless now because that reason. No more mistakes. Apologize for that, but first for start, very happy for the balance of bird season. Birds done very well in my opinion. For me, my loft location. You cannot expect doing a lot, but you try harder. You try improve. I have new team on off-old birds for next year. I have a new stock, like I'm not sure I said in another video. And I have a new stock birds, all these new family of birds. I have few young birds this year. I'm breeding from that new family of birds. Unfortunately, quite a few birds from stock coming a little bit late in the year. I no chance to breeding. Unfortunately, I'm breeding next year for next year. Next year is the year I expect. I'm breeding from all the new pairs I bore this year, and all my old families is gone. Need going because I need improve. I need change something because I know I live a little bit outside the line. I completely outside the drag, but the way to beat that is finding better birds, more fast birds, and definitely doing a little bit better. That's why I chose to finish my old family of birds and start brand new family of birds for the next 3 years and see the results, see what happened. Alright, I have quite a few messages from a few people about the feeding. Today I'm doing a video about the feeding because the last video about the feeding is not cover everything, and see what I can do. I have everything already here. I show what I'm feeding again, and hope is up some people. I'm doing completely different this year. This year I'm feeding my young birds a little bit different. I never feeding my young birds the system I'm feeding this year. I normally feeding a little bit different, but I change completely different this year. Okay, going to start to the darkness. I darken my birds. I like darkness. I darkened my birds for the last 4 years. I fly natural young birds before, but I don't like, everyone is like different systems in the birds. I like more young birds in the darkness. What I doing for darkness, since I split the young birds from the parents, what I feeding my young birds, all darkness, all the months in darkness is super windhood. Okay, I'm feeding super windhood until I finish 2 weeks before I take off to the darkness. All right, I show what I use. Just give me a second. I try finding the little scoop is here. All right, not sure you can see in the camera. I try going close to the camera that time. That is what I use. All right, super windhood. You have different brands. You have Versalag, you have Van Robbie's, you have Byers, you have Matador, you have Paloma, you have Jam, you have Top Fly, you have thousands in the market. I use that one, what I like. Okay, that Super in the Hood is from Natural. Okay, from Belgium. It's made in Belgium. Is white bags and little logotype and light green. Natural. Okay, that is super nutritional. Very, very clear food. Very nice and cleaner food. Perfect. Okay, that's what I'm feeding for since I switched the birds to darkness. Since I take to the stock birds. Okay, be in that food until 2 weeks. 2 weeks before coming off darkness, I gave you different food. Okay, I show what I gave you. All right, 2 weeks before I take my birds from darkness, that is Jerry Plus, but it's not Versailles. Okay, that is Jerry Plus from Natural. Okay, you see, now have pallets. All that pallets, what is protein? The Jerry Plus is F. That food is no F, no pallets at all. You have mung beans, green mung beans, or is protein. You have little bit protein. It's not too easy. Very light food. Okay, lots of dairy, and you have little bit maize. You have a lot of sunflower, white dairy, red dairy. It's light food. Okay, specific for keep the birds nice body weight. Okay, what I'm doing is I put 50% that and 50% of super windhood. Okay, 50-50 for maybe for I don't know, depend how many weeks. But since the birds coming outside the loft, since I start fly birds outside the loft, what I'm doing, I increase that food Jerry Plus for 75%. I not just put 25% of windhood. I take a little bit the protein because a lot of peas and maples and it's heavy. If you're feeding a lot, get too much longer to bring your birds fit, specific young birds, because it's stop in the darkness for long while, get the body weight to what you need, because drop the feathers, you're not just for cut the food. Feeding light, obviously you need feeding a little bit extra protein. That's what I'm feeding windhood. 100% windhood, 2 weeks before take off darkness, 50-50, Jerry and windhood. And since I start put, maybe after 2 weeks, I start put the birds out. Since the birds start fly together in the sky, I put 50% windhood, 50% Jerry, and 50% barley. Okay, just a moment. You see, since the birds be in the sky together, flying group, or sometimes take a little bit longer, depend on if you have so many different ages, second round, third round, fourth round, it take longer because some birds are going out, the old ones, the young ones sit in the roof or sit in the loft and incentivate the other ones not fly. It's a little bit nightmare. But if I just have first and second round, like me, just 2 rounds, easy. After a few weeks, I have all the team together, and that's what I'm feeding. Malting barley, okay? 50% malting barley, 50% Jerry Plus, 50% windhood. Since the birds start to regroup in the sky, drag the weight the body more quickly, and the birds get fit quickly and start fly. And you see after 10 days and that food, it's just gone completely. Okay, completely gone. You start to see the birds going for 50 minutes, another day for 20, 30 minutes, because the birds get fit and fit quickly. Okay, no hungry. Not give hungry to the birds too, okay? Not starving the birds, but keep and control the food, because you know what it looks like, young birds. You pass a little bit just that limit, the young birds start play up and not coming in and messed up the traps and all that thing. I try control much I can. I like see my young birds always little bit hungry, not too much, just tiny bit for you keep the control. At the end of the day, you the boss, you know. Not the pigeons is the boss. You the one is the boss. You need control your birds, and young birds is not easy. Anyone you know what I talk about? Young birds sometimes get nightmare. Just a little mistake you make is you lost the control and take little all until you back and control your birds. Okay, that is about darkness for people. Darkness. About the orders, I normally darken my birds for 15 orders and darkness. The rest is daylight. Okay, someone's put 5 until 11. I use a socket thermostat, socket clock. I use a socket clock. I just select what times I want the lights going off and on, and that's it. That's what I use for the last 4 years, and it's working perfect. Just a little socket there. You plug the light and automatically coming on and off anytime it depends what times you program your lights, okay? But my ones is 15 hours in darkness, okay? I know some people just put 14 or 13, anyone is different. I put 15, I like put 15 in darkness, working for me. I'm not sure it's working for others, but that the way I doing, it's just working. And if you're doing just, if you want to do, you're doing, you try, but I'm not change 15 hours, okay? All right, now going for that stuff. I'm just going to give you the food and the birds because he's not very happy with me in the moment. It's time to his lunch and he see me I touching the food. Just going to slide the doors and give a food to my birds because they're going for training tomorrow. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He's hungry. A little bit late today because I need to set up the camera, everything, set up the food. Looking very good. Come on, boys. All right, let's start. I talk about the mounting. I talk about the time you need to put the bird, how many hours in darkness I put, 15 hours. That bird tomorrow going first time 30 miles, okay? First time 30 miles, and I try to video the training first time 30 mile, okay? You've been few times 20 miles, it's coming well, you know. Bird is very, very healthy and very top condition in my opinion for me. You know, like I said, the one is different. The bird is looking very well. He's have a bath today just have a loft fly because I not managed to take the birds to training today, not yesterday. Last training is last Friday. I no rush to trainings. My birds is fit, you know, very fit, coming very fast, very well from the trainings I done. I not panic about the trainings because you need to be careful. Make sure that your bird is healthy and fit, okay, and not heavy, because people sometimes just play the birds of prey. I'll have a back toss, but sometimes not. I know the birds of prey 90% of the times is challenge the young birds, and the young birds get lost and get crazy and going the wrong way. But if your bird is not fit, normally you lose few, okay? Make sure your bird is very fit. Like today I have a loft fly. I put my birds off 6 in the morning in the sky. I don't see my birds until 7:05. 35 minutes is gone completely. Disappear. It's going in that direction north. Never see until 5 past. That's what you want. It's a good sign, okay? Birds fly around the loft, around the roof of the house, and the loft. Something is not right. But that is for different video, okay? Yeah. Before I forget, I have few questions about young bird sickness because a lot of is going on at the moment. A lot of people have young bird sickness again this year. Crazy. Anyway, everyone, I know I have young bird sickness for 4 years, and I have every year I have young bird sickness. Okay, every year I have. I never have birds died like people have, but I have young bird sickness badly. I have birds in the corners, the loft, in the floor, vomiting, no drink, nightmare. I never have birds died with young bird sickness, but every year I have young bird sickness, and looks like every year it's becoming more severe and severe. I have young bird sickness for 4 years, but that is another video. Just let me know. Keep your eyes open, guys. I coming up a video about young bird sickness, what I doing to my young birds, the way I doing, and I show what I gave you to not have young bird sickness. It's working for me. Maybe someone is smiling on the other side already. I helped two people last year. No, the year before. Sorry, the year before I helped two people, and one I helped this year as well. Okay. I just keep in touch. Both is fly my fed. Like I said, I don't have secrets. I not care people use the same I use. It's a pleasure for me. And if he's working, it's better really. It's just a advice. I not tell two people to do, but that three people, but no one this year is not counting yet because the season is not sometimes happen. But the two other guys is who's for 2 years now, the same I use. Normally have young bird sickness and stop the young bird sickness completely. And I not tell you the names, but if if that two people gave you permission, I tell you the names. One is a very good flyer in my fed, very top flyer. Okay, he's winning quite a few feds this year, and I tell you the name. Him is have quite a few trouble to the young bird sickness all the time the last few years, and 2 years ago he's coming in my loft. He's coming to my loft. I show what I doing. I explain the way to do and stop completely. The last 2 years, no young bird sickness in his loft. The other guy as well, and the one this year, at the moment, is not young bird sickness. I need going to doing the stuff to his young birds this week. I need call you as well this week. I need call you because I'm supposed to go this week around his loft to give the stuff again to his young birds. Okay, that is another video. Keep the eyes open. Coming a video just specific about young bird sickness because it's horrible. The moment is everywhere. I just see while patient chat in Facebook, a few people is lost loads of young birds start died, and anyway, that is another video. Back to coming up another video about young bird sickness. Just keep your eyes on the channel, okay, guys? Let's go carry on where else is going. Okay. Like I said, the birds are going for training tomorrow, 30 miles. They're fed now. I slide the doors, still there for little all forever drink. And about 8 o'clock tonight, I bring my baskets, basket all the birds, put the drinkers in the baskets, put the water and the birds stay in the baskets, ready to go in the morning, first toss, 30 mile. What I try to video tomorrow, because I have time from today for the rest of the week, I'm off. And I'm sorry I not put more videos quickly, but because for orc situations, okay, sometimes I need my shifts. It's not easy. By the way, no birds in the sky, 50% Jerry, 50% super windhood, 50% malting barley, okay? That is one, okay. My system for this year, for young birds, is a little bit completely different. I change everything. I show the products I use. I just use 4 products. I normally use 8 or 9. Yeah, it's nearly 1 day. Something in the food, something in water. That is finished here. Nothing in water. My birds just have products and water 1 day. Okay, the rest is fresh water with something inside, but it's nothing vitamins or nothing. I show what the product is. Okay, back to the food. I explain the food step by step. Racing day until basket day. I show what I use. This year is new. I never use, be honest with you. I try something different this year. And problem is working, probably is not. But you need to keep try, improve, you know. That's what it's about, pigeons. You need improve, we need better pigeons, different food sometimes. Some pigeons perform better than others. But anyway, I'm going to start today, racing day, guys. Young birds, forget old birds, nothing to do old birds. That is just young birds racings, okay? Coming from the racing, what I feeding, I show what I feeding. You get 50% of barley, malting barley, and 50% of jerry. What I bring again 50-50 and Saturday. And what I putting here, I putting something in the food and a roasting day and the day after for young birds, not old birds, okay? Probably next year old birds, depends. That is a new system, but just talk about the food and the supplements I talk after, okay? That is 50% off barley today. $50% off super windhood. Okay, I have my system here. It's looking posh. I laminate everything. Okay, anyway, that is today 50-50. 50 that, 50 barley. Sunday 100% super windwood. Okay, Saturday gave you 50-50. Saturday 100% super windwood. Okay, Sunday windwood. All right. If is easy roasting, if is hard roasting, I give you that Saturday and Sunday. If like the bird is doing 1100 or 1000 yards a minute or 1200, 1300, something, everything less than 1500. You know, birds obviously working a little harder than specific young birds. You need to put back what the birds is put back in the body, what the birds is using and a roasting to coming home, because you know some birds fly a little less than others, some birds just coming afternoon or whatever, you know, you never know. Some depend what type of roasting is, but if it's a fast roasting, just Sunday super windwood all day after the roasting. If hard roasting, I use super windwood Saturday, Monday, Saturday and Monday, Sunday and Monday. Sorry, Sunday and Monday. Okay, confused now. I'm not looking the bloody thing I'm writing here. Anyway, I use that Sunday, Monday. If hard roasting, if fast roasting, just Sunday. Okay. Now back to Monday. Monday is a little bit different. Okay. Monday, I don't need to show the foods anymore. Monday, I show what I have mixed here already in that bucket. Okay. So you see here. Monday, I use 50% of super windwood, 50% of jerry, and 50% of barley. I broke down a little bit the birds Monday, okay? Because the birds not fly, by the way, Sunday. I not fly my young bird. And if a bad roasting, I just fly Tuesday, not fly Sunday, Monday. Depend, I give extra day rest. That's what I'm doing, but some people doing different. But if a fast roasting, my bird is not fly Sunday. Sunday is a buff day. And Monday, back to that food. 50 super windwood, 50 jerry plus, and 50 barley, malting barley, all right? I'm feeding that food Monday. Oh, sorry boys. Oh, scared the boys coming too quick and lost in that bucket. I'm feeding the birds Monday, Tuesday, 50-50-50. Wednesday, if it's a fast rossing, I still 50-50-50. If a headwind or east wind or become a, well, you need to keep the eyes on weather, but sometimes the weather is a trap. Sometimes the weather shows something in Italian, the rossing is changed a little bit. But anyway, if fast rossing, I keep 50-50 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 50-50. If it's hard rossing, Wednesday, I put 25% barley and 50-50 super winterhood and jerry. I reduce the barley. Maybe I increase a little bit the super winterhood for 75%, depends, but you need to put a little bit extra on the birds if are the roasting, okay? That is for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, different food. I show what I use this year. Just a moment, I'll just pick up the food. I have the food that way. That is new system this year, all right? I never used it before. I just try something different. I like to try things different, I'm not sure is the birds like my system, but there's no have choice. That's what I'm feeding. Not sure it's coming fast enough, but I try. All right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I told you what it is. That 50-50-50. But Wednesday, you need to be careful. Middle of the week, increase a little bit the protein and the carbs, and take a little bit the barley if it's a hard roasting. If not, like you fly 100 mile, 110 mile, you don't need to give it too much. Just keep 50-50, okay? About Thursday now. Thursday, I use that super energy. Super energy, like that. That's what I use Thursday. Okay, for the guys, the boys, is ask me, text me. Bon, I have 3 guys. He's text me 2 times already. What are you feeding? I not see. What you not told? No explain. And no more videos coming. I apologize. I'm be very busy. Okay, that is the first day I have off to carry on the videos, the business. It's not a business, by the way, it's just a hobby. But anyway, yeah, that is energy. Thursday, that's what I'm feeding, okay? Thursday, I'm feeding that. And if it's under, if it's under 50 mile, until under 50 mile, I'm not doing nothing more. I just gave you that. But if going 200 mile, up to 200 mile, I mix in that energy, little bit protein. Unfortunately, I don't have the bag yet. I ordered the bag, but the time is back. I show what protein is. Okay, no peas, no maize, no ties, and that protein. It's mung beans, it's little seeds like that, but it's full, very high in protein. Because I know, like, if it's coming close to the basket, and the big grounds normally take longer to digest. That little seeds digest so quickly, and that's what I try to do. Try to not. Because Youngbirds is the gut. I just talk about that in another video about the gut, and it's very sensitive. Youngbirds for create inflammation in the gut, so easy. And if you're feeding very heavy and the birds get stressed, basket every week and training, and Youngbirds you need to be careful. But like I said, I'm not expert. I'm not expert in birds too. Far from that. I just try share with people what I doing, and ask you people to doing it. It's up to you. That is the way I doing, and I take that like it's a hobby for me. You know what I mean? I enjoy what I doing. I like doing the way I doing, and if works, it works. It's not for. It's not. If not works, I just try again different. You need. That's what it's about, Ross. I've been in the game for so many years, and I still learn. I still try things. I still Like no, I change all my familial birds because I'm not happy about the performance. I want something better and more, you know. I need different birds because, like I said, my loft location is not the best, and that fed and the way I do, the way I fighting, I speaking some people and being the game more years than me, literally more my age in the game, and the advice is gave me you need fighting a better birds and a faster birds, better family of birds, and that's exactly what I done last year. Last year, all my stock gone. I introduced all new family of birds and see what happened. But like I said, Thursday, energy. But if going up to 200 something miles on this big little bit hard rusting or headwind, obviously it's be like about 4 hours and a half, 5 hours rusting, or up to 5 hours. I advise to put little bit protein with that energy. What I order, unfortunately, the bag is coming this week some point. But the protein I use is not big grounds at all. It's like that, just little seeds, okay? No not peas, not ties, no maples, nothing that. Just little seeds, but it's very high in protein. I think it's 18% protein, that food. 18 or 19, something like stupid like that. Okay, you just mix a little bit protein, you already that energy, give a little bit, put a little bit more in the body, the birds up, if going 200 mile up to 200 mile or headwind, but up to 150 mile until I think that is enough. In my opinion, I think that is enough, because, the end of the day, energy is lot of sunflower hearts, all that seeds is full and fats, fats what it is about. Fats is going in the body of the birds and transforming energy. Fat is energy at the end of the day. That you be careful how much you're feeding fat your birds because get heavy, and you see the little seeds and look at the damage she's doing. You bring the birds like a balloon quickly. But anyway, that is for another topic, another time. That is what I'm feeding Thursday, okay, guys? No, Friday basket. I sure I'm feeding Friday basket. Okay. I have a little bit messy in that bag. Come on. You like that? All right. Friday basket. Snaky mix. You have loads of in the market. You have one Robbie snaky mix. You have Versalaga snaky mix. You have lot of snaky mix. I use that one. Very nice. Still a lot of safflower here. Look. Plenty safflower. These have safflower hearts. Very tiny, not too much. Much a little bit more safflower. That is snaky mix. See? That's what I'm feeding my birds Friday. Alright? The birds going mad with that. I gave it that to my birds. You have rice. You have rice here. I see rice, white rice. You have canary seed. You have what is called that seed? Linseed. You have loads. It's very, very nice mix. Very nice. And that's not too much fillers here, really. That just take down with the birds, really, because you put everything in a tank all the week. Since Monday, you put all the fuel in a tank. Coming Friday basket, you don't need to refill the tank too much. You just give it that. That is enough. That's what I use. Like I said, if I know the rusting is be hard, Thursday, instead give it just my energy. I gave energy and I add a little bit protein. That's it, doing the job. So many roads to go to Rome, Someone's doing different, someone's feeding the energy, beginning the middle of the week, someone is the end of the week. So many ways to do, okay? Anyone have different systems, anyone is different foods, but that food is lovely. So clean and the smell is lovely. The birds is going mad. I not chuck no because I already gave food to my ones. If I chuck a bit there, the birds going mad. I put the bloody maize in the normal window hood and one pot, and I put that one. That one is disappearing in seconds, and the bloody wood is in a pot. I'm testing already. The birds love that. Okay, that is for Friday basket. All right. I think all the food is covered for now. All the days is covered. Now, going to the supplements. Okay, supplements. Supplements. I never have so less supplements in my loft. Normally I have loads, but that is finished here. And always I put something in water. Every day, apart Friday basket, I have something in my water for years and years and years. And now it's finished. No more, alright? The less you put in water is the better. I'm fighting myself hard, but it's true. Alright, that product here, nothing to do me. I'm not very, that is Sesta Parma, but I have the signs in my loft. But I know it's too many products for that people too. I was just few really. But that is sun assessed. Not sure you see in the camera. See? Sun assessed. That is a water cleaner. That is water cleaner. It's killed all the pathogens in water. It's cleaning all the bacteria, fungal, everything. That I start to use that this year in my Youngbirds. And I tell you why. The Youngbirds is stunning. The feathered, silky, the scale. You know the scale normally, the birds normally have that little bit scale and, you know, stick a little all to clear until the birds get in form and fit. That, you use that in water for just 2 weeks. You start seeing the floor, the loft where the birds is sleeping, the perches. All the scale on the floor. That is cleaner, all the scale the birds. And the color, pink. Completely pink. Nice and pink. The skin the birds, okay? Or fighting that, I have maybe another 3 bottles full in my loft. I think I ordered four I ordered. That is, I recommended that. That is good. I try garlic in water. I try so many stuff in water. The problem the garlic is get too much smelly and strong, and the birds is no drink enough. I use an old birds this year. Be honest with you guys, I use garlic all season and never again. I know said my birds not done better because that, but that is not help. I'm fighting my birds desidrate easy all the time because it's no drink. Because the garlic, like you know, guys, is very strong smell, and you know the birds is no drink was supposed to drink. The smell and the flavor both. But that, in my opinion, doing the same the garlic is doing or more, is not smell. You open the bottle, no smell, not color at all, no flavor at all. It's like a water. And I tell you why, I have all my birds now and that stuff. I have my young birds, I have my old birds, and all my stock, all is in that stuff. Okay, it's nice stuff. I think it's about 12 quid. 12 quid or 30 quid, something like that, for a liter. And that is 5 milliliters for a liter of water. Because I use a jerrycan of 2 liters. I put 10 mil 2 liters of water. Alright? That I put 7 days a week in water. 7 days a week, okay? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday in water. Because that is killer everything. If your bird's coming from the rustling Saturday, the best you have that in water to kill the bacteria as if catching in a lorry or something. You know what I mean? That is very good stuff. I recommend that, guys, and it's cheap. Okay? Now going to recovery. Recovery in water. Always I use a lot of stuff in water, but not anymore. I use that. It's coming from the roasting. I put the Sonoset in water, the disinfectant, antipathogenic, antifungal. It's very good. Since I started to use that, the drops, the birds, the feather, everything is lovely. Belgamax from Vitality. But you have Belgasol, you have. I use Belgasol, I use what is called Tolamin Fort. I use Belgasol, I use Tolamin Fort in the past, but I'm finding that one, what is called Belgamax from Patient Vitality, is top. You need to be careful. You put too much in water, the bird is like a balloon, just in 24 hours. You know, if what I'm doing, if hard roasting, I put a scoop for a little of water completely up the top. But if fast roasting 1800 or 1900 yards a minute, I just put off the scoop for a little water because no need too much. You know, that is, you have everything here. That you have everything, all the vitamins, electrolytes, you have amino acids, you have everything. And it lasts longer because it's 400 grams a pot. And I use that all season, all birds. I tell you why. Still not half yet. One pot is last all season. And it's not very expensive, that stuff, Belgamax, sorry. Belgamax is very, very cheap. Okay? That's what I will serve today. If hard roasting, I will serve today Sunday, but it's up to you guys. I just use serve today together to Senocest, okay? And the food, I use probiotic, okay? I use probiotic, what is the same brand. I like that one. I like the Primalac, but the Primalac from America is hard to finding now. I think it's the best probiotic in the market. It's very expensive. It's called Primalac. I use few years back, but I cannot finding anymore in UK. But I finding that one from Patient Vitality, what is called Progata. I finding that one brilliant. The drops, the birds the next day, and it smell very herbal, natural, very nice. I use that in the food Saturday, Sunday. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, and I mix any oil you all like, guys. I know I forget to bring the oil really. I use garlic oil, thyme, oregano, and parsley. It's 4 oils. It's a horse oil. That's what I use because it's good. You know, oregano, garlic, and parsley, and what is called another oregano. It's all is good for the body, the birds. I use that oil, Progata, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. The only days get vitamin is Wednesday, middle of the week. Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, nothing in water, just Senocest, Monday and Tuesday, fresh water with Senocest, no additives in water, fresh water, clean water, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I sure I gave you. Okay guys, Wednesday I use a multivitamin called Oxy-B from Patient Vitality. I find in that product very good really. I just started to use this year first time. Oxy-B is complex B. Is have B1, B2, B6, B12, and you have couple amino acids as well. You have vitamin C, what is good, specifically for hot days. You have the dextrose, you have sodium. It's a complex B vitamin, and it's just 1 milliliter for little water because it's very concentrated. And tell you why, that is a bottle of over 500 ml. It lasts all season, all birds, young birds. And that's what I use, okay? Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, fresh water again, Sonocesten water. That is the system this year. See what happened? You know, I normally use loads of stuff in water and loads of stuff in the food. On our Friday, I not see benefits. No benefits at all. I think that is the problem most of the people. You put too much stuff in water in the food. You think make the birds more faster. I don't think so, in my opinion. For what I spend and that years, I try a different type of products. I think the bottle is have a magic person inside, magic stuff where it make my birds faster, but unfortunately it's not. Okay, I coming to the point. I said I need shunt tanks. I need give it less possibly in water and less possibly in the food, and just good balance of food, enough fats, enough carbs, enough protein. I think is the secret. Obviously, you need the pigeons first. The pigeons, obviously, that is the key. You need very good birds, very healthy, you know, and that is take long time to finding good birds. I have quite a few good ones, but I'm not happy for what I have, and I decide to give up to that birds and going for something different, something better, something faster. Not chance to tell is working or not because I'm not testing the birds yet. Few there. I have a lot of millies and reds. I have 20. I think it's 20. 20 from my team is just millies and reds. You know, all from the same family. Unfortunately, I have two pit bulls here. I'm not sure you see in the camera. You have white one there and dark grizzle. It's brothers. But unfortunately, another pit bull is coming late this year. I have three more pit bulls. I have 5 now. I just breeding from 2, but the other 3 are not take nothing, unfortunately. And the Vanderbooks, I have quite a few coming late as well. And the Lombrets are now breeding this year. Lombrets too. All the Lombrets is still there, hens and cocks to put it up this year, the end of this year, to breeding for next year. But I think things improve very soon in quality of birds. I think I done the right thing, and the where that birds is come from, he definitely let me down because that people is flying massive feds. The average of birds is something stupid, you know, nothing to do us federation or whatever, nothing to do to us, you know. Just one the guys the club is fly, he send the same amount of birds as he send us federation, where he send about 6, 7, 8, 900 birds, over 1,000 birds some weeks, you know, just one club. Crazy, different game, like I said. But yeah, I'm very pleased for the new birds I have. I'm very exciting to see what is coming from there. Shame some birds coming late. Pacific, the ones from Belgium, is coming a little bit late from my mic over there, my friend. And I have choice. I decide no put it up because I know what happened. I have 4 rounds or 3 rounds of birds and messed up that 2 rounds here. You know, I don't want that. I said no, I have nothing to lose. I'm waiting another year and I'm breeding from that one next year as well. And yeah, I'm very happy. Birds is very healthy, looking well. Like I said, birds looking stunning. He's have quite since Friday is my last training. I take 20 mile. He's a little bit west wind. He's done 16 minutes, 20 miles. I'm happy to that. It's coming very well this year. Coming better this year than last year, that birds. Not sure because different birds, probably. Coming very well. I'm very pleased. I'm very exciting to see the Youngbird season coming and see how that boys and girls doing, because it's quite good looking ones here this year, unfortunately. Unfortunately, quite good pigeons here. very good looking birds here this year. I'm very exciting. I like young birds, you know. Like I said, I prefer young birds, the old birds, but like I said, some people like more old birds. Some people no like young birds too, because it's harder, you know, educate and training, and it's a lot of work to put young birds. To keep the young birds in control is different as well. The old birds you keep in control easy. The young birds, just a little mistake, you lost the control. But yes, everyone, like I said, that is about what I'm doing this year. Like I said, no secrets here. I no have secrets, no one. That what is the channel about, to help the new starters and to help the old starters if you want. Why not? But hope you like the video and keep the eyes on the channel. I try be video my birds coming from 30 miles tomorrow morning. First time 30 mile toss. And coming up the young bird sickness video. That is very important. Definitely a lot of people coming for see my video. I know for sure a lot of people waiting. I have few taxis this morning about the young bird sickness because some people fly my fed and I have young bird sickness and why you have young bird sickness for the last 4 years, and I tell you, going to my channel and you see soon why I know have and what I doing and the way I doing. It's easy to do, it's not difficult. And the result is that no young bird sickness for 4 years, you know. But like I said, you try and you see. Okay, that is the next video. Young bird sickness coming up, and tomorrow I try put the video as well up about the training 30 mile. Okay, hope everyone is enjoyed the video and hope everyone is take some tips for young birds. I try make another video about young birds later on, and try update tanks and pieces and bits during the season. I try back to live every single racing young bird. Try cover all the season young birds. Fingers crossed, not more trouble with my camera. Now I have the Arliss microphones, everything. I don't have that trouble anymore. Fingers crossed, I not. And that's it. That is the video for today. And thank you so much for everyone who's subscribing my channel, and hope everyone enjoy. And I'm here for help everyone. Any questions, just drop me a text or send me message like I have quite a few taxis message today. Today I have 5 or 6 people who text me or about the new videos, blah blah blah. I said I'll be busy after work, I don't have chance, but I promise I catch up with you and doing my best to share with you everyone what I doing. Okay, like I said, I'm a back garden flyer. I'm not a professional. I just back garden flyer for most people, and people is like to try. People is don't. People is a gray. People disagree. Always have people disagree. Everything in pigeons, not so matter what it is, good or bad. You have people like and one or someone is not like. But that's why everyone is different, and racing pigeon is different. Someone's have more successful in short term, someone's have more successful in long term. Like I said, I not characterize myself a good flyer. Far from that. I'm just a simple flyer. Sometimes I do good things. Sometimes I doing bad things. Sometimes I make mistakes, and the birds not perform better because it's my fault. But anyway, anyone is make mistakes, and racing pigeons. Everyone is learn every single day. You never stop learning pigeons because things is change, and since I've been in that game for many years, I see the racings is completely different than that days the 20 years ago. You get difficult, and like young birds, you never lose so many young birds around the loft. This shit is my best. I think this shit is be my best here, young birds, and it's not. It's the more bad year I ever had young birds. I lost 14 young birds upon my loft because the birds of prey, but that is another thing. The moment is difficult to stop the birds of prey because the legislation in that country is protect that birds, and I don't know what will happen in the future because coming the point, you have more birds of prey, you have pigeons in the sky. And what happened the time coming that day, you know what I mean? I think something is need to be done, but that is another topic for another video. I'll talk about that because I think it's time to start think about doing something about the birds of prey or try protect us birds because you put the birds outside your loft. You open that door. Since you open the door, there you go. You never know what happened, you know. And yeah, I'm a little bit upset this year because I lost quite a few good ones. Some ones I like a lot because the birds of prey. And like I said, I try everything to protect my birds, and nothing is working, unfortunately, this year. But I have a friend in my club. He's have the same problem before, and he's a good flyer, and he's fly birds for long time. And he's gave me the idea about that lights, that orange lights over there. And since it's working well, really, since I put the lights on, like today I put my birds out, I put the lights on, I don't see a bird of prey about my loft. And before I have the lights, anytime I put my birds out, it's 2, 3, 4, challenge the birds everywhere and disappear and coming in ones and twos. And, you know, that is cause a lot of stress for the birds, you know. Specific the birds first time is coming out the loft. You know want that happen, you know. It's not good, and some birds sleep on top the roof. It's not wrapped for a few days because it's so scared to coming in the loft, you know. It's cause a lot of stress, and for the birds and for us as well, you know. It's sad, really. But yeah, I try to make a video about that topic as well, about birds of prey and what is supposed, what is if bloody tractors pass a little bit close. Sorry, guys. Uh, if everyone have ideas or something, drop me a text. You know, I'm more welcome for drop me a text and be nice together. Think about in the future what us can do to protect a little bit more as birds. You know, but that is another topic for another video, like I said. But by the way, hope everyone has enjoyed the video. I stop for now, and I hope all the training is going well, everyone. Hope everyone is keep healthy and the birds as well done well, and hope everyone have a good season as well and good trainings. Not lost is the main thing. No lost birds in trainings, really. I forget to tell you that I have how many tosses I have, really. Forget how many tosses I done already, but like I said, I still have the same number of birds. I now drop one bird at the moment. What is a good sign? I normally drop 5, 6 birds in trainings like last year, but this year the birds is very consistent. That team is coming very well, compact, and I not drop not one young bird yet. I seen a bloody patient chat today, this morning. A lot of people lost a lot of birds up north yesterday. Some block is over there. I lost 33 in a training toss. Jesus, I lost 33. I'd be sick for maybe a month, you know. But the reason is lost is complicated. For you evaluate, depend what happened. You never know, you know. For different reasons, you blame the birds of prey, but I think sometimes it's not the birds of prey. Just is doing the health, the birds, doing the fitness, the birds, different things. You know, you never know. But like I said, that is another topic. A lot of topics to coming up in a channel. Keep your eyes on the channel. Tomorrow, training 30 miles coming in a channel, and I try doing the Youngbird video, Youngbird sickness video as well for you, for help you everyone. Okay, thank you so much, and everyone have a good week. Thank you.